Welcome back everybody. This is of course newsletter number 15, the 6th video newsletter for the New Zealand Skimboarding Association. I am Sam Price and this newsletter, as you may be able to see behind me, is called Roadtrip. Now this is really just to announce my trip coming up in the next week or two, which I'm going to be heading out Bay of Plenty coast, East Cape, on towards Napier, which this trip's going to be very weather dependent. Obviously I'm not going if it's going to be rubbish, and it's really to hopefully find some premier wave spots in New Zealand, because that's one thing that we sort of view that is lacking. The content's certainly lacking, so that is the focus for the trip. I'm not saying I'm not going to be doing other things. I'm probably going to do my fair share of flatland and things like that as well, but that is the main focus for the trip. As I mentioned, it is weather dependent, so the plan is to go Bay of Plenty, sort of East Cape, Napier, but if it looks better in certain areas later on, I'll be doing the trip in reverse. So my decision will be made basically as I'm leaving, and as the exact dates of that is basically going to be a call from when this newsletter goes live. So again, it's hard to fix dates and be certain because I'm planning it strictly around the weather. If anyone is out there in those areas, you know, Bay of Plenty, Gisborne, Napier, East Cape, anywhere, I would love to meet up. I'd love to have a skim with a few of you, because a couple of people have already mentioned it. You're going to have to get in touch with me via Twitter or Facebook, or even my number. I'll leave my number in the description below, so feel free to get in touch. Feel free to join in on the trip. I'm going to be travelling by myself at this stage unless someone pipes up, but I would love for a group of people or one person, anyone, to basically join in and come sort of trip around with me, but that's purely up to you guys obviously. While I am away, if anyone does meet up, I would like to do a video similar to that of the one I did for Josh Worsley the other week, who is now a team member of mine, but try to give you guys a chance to get some media out. Like if you don't film with things like that, I will do it all for you. I'll have the drone, I'll have the cameras all with me, so we can basically give you a little feature. I do want to start doing that for people around New Zealand. The only catch to that is that basically we do have to meet up, of course, and we do have to film, and you have to have a reasonable skill set. I won't be doing it for people who aren't very good at skimboarding, because it's just, you know, we do want to push a high level here through the association and OXS, so that is the other thing. As well, of course, on a final note, I think for this newsletter this month, the barrier trip is coming up in about 2 months. I've started booking that, I've started planning that, so if anyone out there is would like to come on that trip, it will be straight after Easter weekend. I think the dates are something like the 7th of April to the 12th, something like that anyway. We'll be staying, hopefully renting a house. I'll be taking the ute over on the ferry, so anyone out there who would like to come on this trip, you can either book it all yourself and plan it all yourself, or you can come get involved with us and stay with us and film and do all that sort of fun stuff. So I mean, that is it for this month really. It was a quick brief newsletter basically just announcing this trip, or trips I should say. Please feel free to give this video a like, comment below as to what you do want to see, subscribe to this channel, because the New Zealand Skimboarding Association, I am just trying to get this thing really going, and a lot of it depends on you guys and what you out there want to do. But I will hopefully see a few of you on the road in the next month or two. Keep your eye to the website for events, for trips coming up. But I am Sam Price. I will see you at the beach.